You know, you get a lot of ideas. People say, where do you get ideas? Well, I just open myself. And a lot of times if you ride, when's the last time you rode a bus? Probably forever, right? Well, you know, there's a lot of nice people on the bus. You know, mingle with the bourgeoisie and the unwashed. It is very stimulating in an artistic sense. And, well, I just yesterday was on the bus. I always sit there in the back. That's where you meet all the good people. All the scared old women, they sit up front, you know. But I sit in the back where you meet the real people. And I'm sitting in the back there, just kind of looking around, talking, practicing my Spanish, you know, and I'm looking out the window, and I nearly dropped to the shock when I felt someone, standing there looking at me. I turn around, and there's this guy looking at me saying,
hello. My name is John Merrick. Excuse me, sir, but is this seat taken?
Well, no, it's not. Sit down, I guess. Oh, geez, don't bump into me when you sit, please.
Would you like a bite of my salami sandwich?
Oh, no, get that out of my face, buddy. Will you get that out of my face? Jeez, how gross. No, I don't want a bite of your salami sandwich. I don't want to talk. I'm just sitting here in my own mind here, my own reverie. Please, sir, just leave me alone.
Yes.
Hey, look, there's a pregnant woman over there. Why don't you get up and offer her your seat, all right?
Excuse me, man. Would you like to have my seat sit down?
My God! It's a wonder she didn't miscarry. All right, just sit back down, buddy. Just try to stay out of trouble here. Can't believe it.
Well, this is my stop. Could you help me with my luggage? I always have a hard time trying to get out these back doors of these buses.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Yeah, with pleasure. Right, here you go. Step on the step here, and you push this.
My feet's caught in the door.
Okay, driver, take off. With a wheelbarrow? I mean, come on around here for crying out loud. Why don't nobody sing bomb ba ba bomb ba bomb ba bomb bomb ba bomb ba bomb ba bomb ba bomb ba blue moon? Why ain't there any testosterone in the world? We all eating quiche these days for crying out loud. It's 4 minutes after 7 here at DC 101. 101's the number. Feel free to dial it at any time for any reason. Yeah, go ahead.
How you doing this morning?
Good.
We are certified, bona fide lawmen mechanics at the official police garage.
Wow. So you mean you're just surrounded with squad cars?
Yes, we're loaded with squad cars and a public library to keep the entertainment for the policemen while they're in here with True Detective, Playboy. Got them all. Got to keep them happy.
I want you to do a favor for me.
Yes, sir.
I want you to run to every patrol car. How many patrol cars have you got in the garage right now?
We got 2 police cars, and we'll blow all the sirens you want.
I want every siren in that building turned on right now.
You gonna play lawman mechanic?
Well, let me hear the sirens first.
Hey, baby, hold on. They're coming right now.
Every siren.
Both cars, Jimmy. Both cars. Let them roll. Here, we'll put it in stereo. I'm gonna turn the other one on now.
Yeah.
How's that? You there?
Buddy.
How's that?
Oh, man, my wheelbarrow just fell over. It was wonderful. Kind of wonder what it must be like to strap on a gun and pin on a bed and become a lawman. Well, you've had your car in the shop for a tune-up, and you go down there to pick that thing up. And the mechanic standing there with a greasy rag in his hand said, I got the thing supercharged. Put them overhead cams in there, glass packs. I mean, this baby's hot. Can I go for a ride with you? Can I please come out on patrol with you? Well, the mechanic's been good to you. Always keeps your car in fine running shape. You say, sure, son, hop in. Well, he gets in there, and you're about ready to pull out of the garage when suddenly somebody in a souped-up Porsche goes zooming by you at about 90 miles an hour. So you turn to the mechanic and say, all right, buddy, let's see how good a job you did. You hit the light and siren, you stomp down on the accelerator, and the car doesn't move because the engine's so hot, the tires just sit there smoking and spinning. Whoa! Speedometer's reading 110 miles an hour, and you ain't moving. There's big clouds of smoke coming out of them tires. You're yelling, woo! Boy, you got this thing hot! Finally, the tires grab, and you leave about 20,000 miles worth of rubber back there at the garage as you go chasing that Porsche. You look over at the mechanic, and he's sitting there kind of scared looking as you reach driving with one hand. With the other hand, you're eating a salami sandwich. He says, my God, put both hands on the wheel. You say, relax, son, I do this all the time. As you chomp down on that accelerator and break 100. Well, the Porsche swerves around some oncoming traffic and you pull out into the oncoming lane. There's a big semi-tractor trailer bearing down, but you got that thing wide open. You look over and smile at the mechanic and say, geez, I wonder if we'll make it back in our lane in time. Sure enough, that semi's bearing down and you just get back in, but you knock off the semi's side view mirror. You're that close. Sure enough, the Porsche crosses some railroad tracks. Here comes the train. And you just make it over the tracks just in time. Finally, you say, hang on to my belt, son. And the mechanic reaches over, grabs your belt as you lean out the window with that Magnum and blam, 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 blam. You put 3 in the back of the Porsche. He finally comes to a halt because his engine's shattered. You snatch him out. The seat covers have to be surgically removed from his buttocks. You just look at him and laugh and say, you get used to it, boy. Then you take the maggot inside and you book him.